happening, people, and welcome to another episode of Filmy Thoughts. Thank you very much for pressing this video, and hopefully I can keep you entertained for the next couple minutes. It's just going to be me talking. And if you like that, then like and subscribe if you haven't already. Much appreciated. Also, I just want to say, I hope you and your family are all safe in a time in these crazy times that we're in now. Me personally, I need to get on a plane. I need to get out of here. I need to feel the sand between my toes. But enough about me. Let's talk about this film that I went to go watch in the cinema. Hang tight, the cinema. Each and every time, it is my escapism, and I missed it. I missed it. Anyway, as I said, enough about me. I keep going back to me. Just self-absorbed, innit? I went to go watch The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, starring Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, and a lady by Selma Hayek, I think her name is. Forgive me if I got that wrong. But yeah, her anyway. And I can't lie, I really like this film. I went with the missus. She also liked this film, which was a mad surprise to me because she's really into the Safi films, you know, the romantic films and all of that stuff, and the real life films. But this one ain't real life. This one is not romantic either. Unless you're into that gangster romance, then yeah, I suppose it's romantic. But she enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Straight off the back, I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5. Pushing to 4. So let's say 3.75. It was a good film, a good watch. It was good to see Samuel L. Jackson letting his hair down, even though he ain't got no hair. But he looked like he enjoyed making this film. Because he wasn't taking on a serious character. He was literally a rogue hitman that was just out here to kill everybody in sight. Which was nice to see, to be honest. Them man are getting old though. Him and Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman's in this film. I wouldn't say he has a cameo because he's got a couple scenes in this. But I swear that man's 90 years old and he's still going strong. So hang tight, you as well. And of course Ryan Reynolds, who makes the film with his sarcasm and his mannerisms. I love this new direction Ryan Reynolds is going in since Daredevil. Every film he's been in, I've actually enjoyed, mainly because of him. And his commentating, or should I say narration over the films. I'm looking forward to his next one coming out. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something to do with video games. That looks good though. But that's for that video, which I haven't done yet because it ain't out yet. So let's stick to The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. And I'm going to tell you what it's about. So, Ryan Reynolds, aka The Bodyguard. Samuel L. Jackson, aka The Hitman. And then you got Salma Hayek, I think, aka The Hitman's Wife. Keep up, people, keep up. So Ryan Reynolds is having nightmares about Samuel L. Jackson. Because if you've seen the first one, you can see that he made his life a lot harder. Samuel L. Jackson made Ryan Reynolds' life a lot harder. Nightmares. Almost got him killed numerous times. It was crazy. So he's having daily dreams about Samuel L. Jackson. He decides to go to therapy. His therapist says, you know what? You need to take a sabbatical. You need to go and take a break, go and sit down on the beach, which I am dying to do, as I said at the beginning of this video. So I was a bit jealous there. So he's chilling, listening to his music, reading a book, and out of nowhere, the hitman's wife comes in to the scene, starts a massive gunfight, kidnaps the bodyguard and says, you need to help me get my husband back because he's been taken by the mafia. It's crazy. So then they go on this little adventure, a funny, light-hearted, witty, gun-toting, blood-splattering adventure. I couldn't think of any more. So they went on that adventure in order to get Samuel Jackson back. And while they're doing that, they're also trying to help foil the destruction of the European economy. So they're basically trying to kill two birds with one stone while they're going around killing everyone that is not leaving them alone. That was done by design, yeah? That was a rhyme. I just done it again. Someone needs to get me in the studio, I swear. Anyway, this film is filled with jokes, with banter, with action. There's a lot of sexual references in there because Samuel Jackson, who's the hitman, as well as his wife are trying for a baby. So that's all going on in there. It's just crazy. It's a crazy film, a crazy 90 minutes, which you would enjoy. I think it's over 90 minutes, actually, 100 to be a bit more precise. But yeah, I'd recommend watching it if it's still in the cinema. I know this might come out late, so it might not be in the cinema, but that is down to me just randomly deciding to start Filmy Thoughts again. And that's the honest truth. And that's it from me. As I said, 3.75 out of 5. I'd recommend it if you're looking for a light-hearted action comedy film. If you've been watching my previous films, you know that this is my genre. I love this genre. Why has it not been higher? That's a good question, actually. It's a very good question. And I'm not too sure why it's not higher. It wasn't something that blew me away, and I think that's why. There wasn't an element of surprise. I knew what I was going to watch. I knew what I was in for. I knew everything I expected I got. There was nothing above my expectations. Whereas if you talk to me about a Marvel film, which most of them is 5.55s, because I don't expect it. I don't expect what I see. I don't expect the fight sequences. I don't expect the comedy in those films. But again, we'll leave that for those films. And if you watch my previous stuff, you'll know. So yeah, that's why I leave it at 3.75. I wasn't blown away. I'm not shouting the rooftops to say you have to watch it. It's a must watch. So it's just a nice film to watch. And it's a good follow-on from the first one, which I also enjoyed. And you know, I didn't rate too highly, but as in highly as in up, it wasn't above 3.75 either, I don't think. So it's a good film. Wherever you are, whether it's the morning, the evening, the nighttime, the daytime, or the afternoon, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you and your family are staying safe, and I hope you're well. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Take care.